Like it or not, 2024 is coming up very quick, and for some reason, every investor and their mother finds the need to find some new crazy investing strategy or change their current investing strategy that they have. Funny enough, that's the exact reason that a lot of people lose their money in stocks, so today I'm going to be doing the exact opposite thing of what the title says. So today I'll be showing what investors should be doing whenever New Year's comes and whenever new cycles come for bull and bear market. I'll also be showing what I'm doing right now and all that other good stuff. Also, some other good stuff, if you want to look like this good looking fella here, wear the Do Dividend Stocks Not Drugs merchandise. We have a 15% off sale through Christmas, so go take advantage of that. I heard if you wear it on campus, at least 5 ladies will flock up to you and ask for your number immediately. I can't confirm that, but I have heard rumors. So with all that out of the way, roll the Christmas intro.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus.
Please, it's too much winning.
Reindeers pulling on.
Hello, I like money.
Alright, welcome to Ryan's TED Talk. In the next month and a half, you're going to see a bombard of videos in your feed talking about do you need to do this in 2024 to be successful in investing. Investors in 2024 are doing this, and a lot of it's clickbait and title thumbnails. And to be completely honest, I'm probably even going to do this too. But overall, the main message of the video is going to stay the same. You should not be changing anything if you're already confident in your original investing strategy that you have in place right now, which a lot of my viewers already do. Now, I'd recommend you join the Discord, link in the description, to talk more about if you want to change your investing strategy. If we think it's good or think it's bad, we'll let you know. A lot of investors in the new year find the new encouragement and the new motivation to completely change their investing strategy, prioritize completely different things in their portfolio, and overall just kind of go all over the place instead of putting your focus in one main area of the portfolio. That's where I've really learned and matured as an investor over the last year, I'd say. Over the last couple of first years of my investing journey, I'd be all over the place. First it was dividend yield, then it was dividend growth, then it was low yield, high growth, and it was just kind of all over the place. Now those are obviously growing pains that I think every investor must have to be amazing at the end of the day, and those are lessons to be learned. I don't think any financial amount or loss that you have during those lessons that you learn will make up for the potential gain you could have off of those lessons. I'll put a few examples in here right now. I sold Intel. I did not understand Intel's business whatsoever. It was out of my circle of competency. I realized I should not have bought the stock in the first place whatsoever, and the stock has ran up ever since I sold it. Now you could say that I sold at the bottom, that I had horrible patience or whatever, but I didn't support my original investing thesis, which a lot of people don't do these days. Circle of competence is a huge thing that I've really started to grasp for the last 6 months, and I've sold a lot of positions just for me not understanding the business whatsoever. Moving back to my point though, no matter what the year is, you should have a main objective of your portfolio. Whether it be investing in the highest quality companies possible, if you're close to retirement, maybe focusing on yield, it's different from person to person. Now, a lot of people have the motivation and have cycles of emotions where they're really excited, they're really enthusiastic about stocks, especially during bull markets as well. People put a lot of research and effort just to have no financial gain whatsoever. This ties back in people being emotionally attached to stocks and investing. People want to see their favorite Starbucks stock go up because they drink Starbucks every day. Couldn't be me. This comes back to one of my favorite quotes from the Discord, link in the description, from Buffett, which is putting maximal effort for minimal financial gain in your stocks. A lot of people are excited at the beginning of the year. They're all motivated. They're all hyped up about their favorite stock. They think Target's get a 10x next year. Once again, couldn't be me. But just make sure to always keep your emotions in check, and most likely that New Year's motivation will run out, and you'll kind of realize that all that could have been a waste of time. So if you found your main investing goal, you're 100% on it. For me, it's buying really high quality companies and holding for a long time, as we'll get into. Just remain same to that. But one thing to always keep in mind as well is always remain open to new opportunities and strategies. Me personally, this is something I personally kind of struggle with. For example, let's say there was a company like Crocs. Ryan doesn't like Crocs that much. I personally don't wear them. I think Nike's a much better brand and company, but it's an alright company when you look at its financials. And while Ryan most likely won't buy any Crocs, it's at least open to, checking it out, looking at its financials, maybe looking a little deeper into the company when he wouldn't have in the first place. I think it's always important to hear people out, hear their goals, hear their strategy, even if you don't think it's good. I've discussed discovered many new and many good stocks this way. For example, S&P Global on the Discord, and you could even hear different opinions and different views that may even change your perspective on the company, how you looked at it in the first place. But the main thing for New Year's investors and people who get this new cycle of motivation when it comes to New Year's, do not get excited, do not get depressed, just prioritize your main investing goal if you're 100% convicted on it. Well, let's say you are 100% convicted, you already have figured out your situation, goals, etc. Here are some good strategies and some good coping mechanisms to use it actually to your advantage. Alright, so let's say you got the New Year's hops, you're all fired up, you want to hit 100 shares of Starbucks in the new year. Let's just say you're really motivated, you're enthusiastic about investing again, you're immersed in the game. I don't blame you. First of all, you should obviously subscribe and hit post notifications if that's the case, but let's see how we can use motivation to our advantage this coming January. First of all, stop spending more on discretionary items and investing more of your money. It's very easy in the short term if you're really motivated to sacrifice some things if you're truly motivated. Now, I'm not a huge fan of motivation personally. I think discipline's a much better trait to have, but I think you can use motivation to your advantage during some certain times. To make a gym analogy, you're much more motivated to rather go the extra set, have a better RPE, have longer workouts, or show up to the gym even more if some girl just broke your heart. The same can actually be said for investing. Although I do believe discipline's the main trait for long-term success, I think you can use short-term motivation to actually be to your advantage. So let's say you have the short-term hops for a couple months, you want to save some extra dollars, that's going to help you in the long term. Some other healthy goals I think for investors it says, try to get a percent allocation to a core holding that you're really convicted on in your position. Let's say this year, for me personally, I think one that I want to get up to 10-12% of my portfolio, definitely Visa. I think Visa is an amazing company. I understand the business 100%. Financially, it's such a strong company. And I could talk days about why I love Visa so much. So I think that's a healthy goal. Anytime you can invest more money, it's a good thing. But I do think one goal to be kind of wary of is setting a portfolio value goal for the new year. I did this a few years ago and I missed it majorly because we were kind of in a bear market that year and I underestimated how much money I could invest. And it's one of those things that isn't always controllable, so I would try to set goals that are controllable. Having a percent allocation into a specific position in your portfolio, that's completely controllable, but sometimes your market value always isn't. Some more healthy things to do, I guess, would be research more on legendary investors like Warren Buffett, Ben Graham, Charlie Munger, rest in peace, and more. I think that's just another healthy thing to do. It's overall just adding to your knowledge anymore. It isn't causing any short-term emotions, and it's only helping you as an investor. And also, lastly, researching your current holdings more and getting higher conviction or lower conviction, and just finding the positions that you envision yourself holding for the next 30, 40, 50 years if you're a long-term investor. To recap the video, I just want to say it's very easy to become emotionally tied in investing and get really excited when stocks go up and really depressed when stocks go down. At the end of the day, I understand that short-term mental, gratification or mental boosts, I understand that's a real thing and it's sometimes unavoidable, so I would say use it to your advantage, use some of the things that I shared today. I'm just a big believer in discipline and showing up during the good times and the bad. So that's the mindset and the advice that I give to any of you who are struggling with New Year's emotions, whether they be good or bad. I want to thank you for making it to the end of the video. Once again, check out the Do Dividend Stocks Not Drugs merchandise, the best shirt to wear no matter the occasion, whether it be schooling or whether it be lifting. Thank you for watching. Please look at the links in the description for me if you want to help support the channel. And of course, Do Dividend Stocks Not Drugs. Have a good one.